Hey, happy Sunday, everyone. I am your girl, Rachel Dr. Ray Rivers, with more love advice. So, if you have been keeping up with my videos, you know that I recently joined a dating site and it has been interesting to say the least. Kind of annoying, because there's so many men out there. And even though my profile just really says, well, said, and I'll give you an update on that because I took the profile down. I closed the account because I was annoyed. But my profile said that I wasn't really looking for anything serious and that I was just looking to hang out. And I let them know that I'm a writer. So, basically anything that you say or do could be used for a blog or a video or a screenplay, some writing. So be careful what you say. And, I kind of said the type of guy that I was looking for, someone who is an intellectual, because that's very important for me, someone who can read, not necessarily a person that's degreed, but someone who can read. So anyway, I did make a connection with a guy, and his first message to me was questions about dating and love. So I'm just going to get right into that. I told him I may post on YouTube in order, for his response. So it says, what are your top 3 keys to love and relationships? My top 3 keys are trust, communication, and honesty. I feel that those should be key, really, in any relationship, but especially in dating. Or more so, once you become serious with that person. Well, really, before you become serious. Because if you're with someone that you can't trust, then what's the point? What's the point of putting yourself out there and, wanting to love? People don't realize that love is sacrifice and it's risky. It's really risky. And so, communication. We need that in all of our relationships, at work, with family, but especially with your mate, your love interest, or your partner. Because if you're not communicating, how can you even get to know that person? How do you know their likes and dislikes? How do you know what's going on, in their head? Some people, maybe they don't like to talk, but once again, how can you know what's really going on with a person internally, externally, in regards to work? You might think that they're ignoring your phone calls or your texts, but they're just busy with work or something like that. And honesty is important because it kind of goes in line with communication. But, sometimes people will omit things, and that's okay in the beginning. But I just think that if there are some serious things about you, like maybe in regards to your health or past relationships, hurts, those things, you need to be upfront about so that person can know what they're dealing with. You don't want to scare them off and run them away. So don't tell them too much too soon, but honesty is key because especially when you're in the process of weeding people out, if you're not being totally honest, then you're not giving that person a fair judgment. They're not able to make a real judgment call about how they feel about you, where that relationship is going. Sometimes people don't want to hurt people's feelings, and so they may not be totally honest about their past relationship or if they still have feelings for someone else, whatever it is. So those are my top 3 keys. And then he says, why is there little appreciation for the good guy? Quotation marks, good. Well, my mother and I have always said, how come the good guys can't get with the good girls and the bad guys don't get with the bad girls? Because opposites attract and people are stupid, self-included. We're creatures of habit. I feel bad for the good guy. because he's probably honest, hardworking, ready to love, ready to settle down, everything that the woman is looking for. And so it seems like sometimes, you attract a bad girl. And those